Hello everyone, this is Jeannie, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. I'm a proud guest designer with Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. You can find them on Facebook with that name, or you can find them scrapbookingwithme.com online store. All the links will be shared below, including all of our design team members' links. Be sure to subscribe to each one of them to the boutique because you won't regret that. They are an awesome group of people. Today I want to share with you the Lindy Stamp Gang. This is going to be my review on it. It comes in a powder form, and they recommend that you fill it with hot water. What I do is I take the lid off, and mine's all liquid right now, but in the bottom it's going to be all powder. When you take your cap off, make sure that you tap all the powder in there, all the loose powder, into the container. And then if you can't get it out, what I did, I just kind of tapped it on my mat here to get all the powder out, because sometimes you can't get it out, or you can take it to the faucet and put hot water through that tubing. Replace the tubing back on it after you've filled this with half full of water, hot water, and then shake it up really good. And then pour the rest of the hot water into it. You fill it to this fill line right here. Each one has a fill line. I've got a yellow one that's the same way. This one's a starburst, and this one here is a flat. So I love the starburst one because what this does is it's going to create different tones of the same color. This one is called Bells of Ireland Green, and I love this color. So shake it up really, really good. And then what you're going to do is just spray it on whatever media you want it to be on. I spray on cardstock here. This is just plain old white cardstock. And give it some good sprays. It depends on how much you want on there. You can do a little or a lot, either one. I'm going to do a lot this time so I can see what it's going to look like. Now, I heard someone recommend that before you spray, after you shake this up, that you need to let it set for 10 minutes. And I didn't let it sit for 10 minutes, and I did just fine with it. So, and also, they tell you let it dry naturally, I've heard. And I'm one of those, I get impatient. I really don't like to wait that long. So, I will dry probably with my heat gun. It really doesn't matter. It depends on what kind of look you want. But I like to get it done because I'm in a hurry usually, because I've got all these projects I want to do. So, you know, I'm impatient apparently too. So, but anyway, you can let it dry naturally if you want to. It doesn't really take too long to dry. You can see right here, it's already drying. So, actually what I think I will do is go ahead and let that dry a little bit. And then I thought I'd experiment on a piece of lace too. This is white lace that I had in my stash. And I thought, you know, that might look pretty on lace. So while that's drying, I think I will go ahead and spray this lace down and see what it looks like sprayed down. This will be an experiment for you and me both, because I hadn't done this yet. Now this I probably will dry because of the fact that it's not going to matter as much on the lace, because it's not going to have exactly the same tones as paper. So bear with me as I use my heat gun. And I've got some liquid left here. I think what I do is I'm going to go ahead and put some on the other side too with that liquid that's on there. Who knows what this is going to come out, huh? Now I'm going to take my paper towel again and I'm going to kind of wipe that down a little bit so I can kind of have a clean surface. I'm probably one of the sloppiest, messiest crafters around. Anyway, it probably will have two tones to it too, at least, but we'll find out. Oh, we didn't need to do the other side. No. Okay, so it did have some tones to it that came on it, and a couple of 2 or 3 tones on it, and it depends if you blotch it like I did, turn it over and all that kinds, you're going to have different spots on it anyway. So it probably would be better if you just take it and spray it. I think what I'm going to do this time is put my paper towel under it. Okay, now I'm going to spray it. And I think I am going to let that dry naturally also. So I'm going to set this aside. This one is drying. It's not dry yet, but this one is drying, and I really don't want to touch it too much until it's dried. But if you will look, you'll see all the vibrant colors in here. You'll see different tones in here. I just touched it. So you can see that there's different tones coming up in it. And it's got some glimmer and shine to it. Let's see if I can move my light a little bit. See the different shimmering into it? It's really, really pretty. And I think I will let it dry a little bit longer. But then I also wanted to show you this Lindy's, let's see. This is a flat color, Bonjour Butter. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right because I don't speak French. I'm not very good at speaking other languages. So give this another shake. And what I'm going to do with this one, because I had it setting overnight, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to kind of tap it, make sure there's no loose powder in there in the tube. I don't know if you have to do that. That's just what I feel like I need to do. Give it a good shake. We'll move this so it doesn't get splattered. Now the boutique sells a splatter guard, which that's one of my items I'm going to be ordering soon. So that would have been very helpful today. Now the yellow in here really doesn't look that bright to me, but once it dries or you spray it on, it starts looking pretty bright, and I really like it. I didn't think that I would like it as well because it's, you know, I thought it was going to be just like a really light color. I'm trying to get a hold of my wipe here, so I got some on my arm. I did notice that this does not come off your fingers and your hands very good, but that's just part of a crafter's life. So anyway, this one here is drying pretty good. Take my nasty rag paper towel. One of the things that I would like to have is that splatter guard, like I mentioned, because that would be really, really a good safe guard for your splatters. You don't have to worry about everything getting all over the place. Now, see, I didn't get it all cleaned up, so I accidentally got some green on the edging of this, but you know what? That doesn't look bad. So that was a good mistake. All right, now I'm going to dry it as much as possible, so bear with me. By the way, you can buy these in the boutique too, the tweezers. It's got this tweezer and it's got this one. So you can buy both of these in the boutique too. Get it going here. Okay, so here you have the yellow. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell on this. My lighting isn't real good. Here we go. That's much better. Yeah. Just one piece. It really looks good. And like I said, I accidentally got green on here because I didn't get all wiped up. But that's really not a bad thing. It looks really good. Here's my green again. Now that is, look at the tones on that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's dried naturally. And like I said, you could probably use a heat gun on it to dry faster, but you'll have a different effect because then it will spread a little differently. But I like that. And I thought about putting a little spritz of the yellow on it, but I like this too much to do that. And let's check out our lace. Oh, it's looking good too. The lace is looking really, really nice. So you can change colors with your lace. You don't have to worry about the back side because that's going to go down. I'm trying not to get myself all. Here we go. Now that's pretty. I really like that. So I will definitely be using that one for a project. I don't usually get green lace, and that's just something I'll be able to do with my white lace now. You could probably do it with the cream too. You'll have a little darker color probably. But anyway, that's my review for the Lindys. Like I said, I really like it. I'm excited that I have these sprays in my stash now, and I think that you will enjoy them. Experiment with them all you want. You could probably do a lot of things to this and probably spray metals with it even. Do a lot of things. Experiment. You know, that's how we learn, is experiment. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you, Lindys. This is a wonderful product. I love it.